Good evening. With your news also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. The parents of a 10-year-old boy from the community of Little Belize in the Corozal district are tonight under investigation after the boy lost his life over the weekend when a tractor he was driving overturned, killing him. The incident is currently under investigation by police to determine if the parents will face any charges in relation to the boy's death. Compol Chester Williams today told reporters that while it is the custom in Mennonite communities to allow young children to operate heavy machinery, there must be an investigation to determine any wrongdoing in this particular case.
The 10-year-old was driving a tractor and the tractor overturned on the 10-year-old, causing the 10-year-old's life. Certainly there is some degree of neglect on the part of the parents, but again we know the Mennonite tradition, there is a history, there is a tradition with the Mennonite that they are trained from an early age to work on the farm, so we have to look at it very carefully to see if there is any way we can take any criminal charges against the parents. I know that it might be difficult. One might say the parent is already suffering enough, having to endure the loss of their child. So it's a matter, we must say, policing with empathy. So we have to look at it from that standpoint.
We understand when police arrived at the scene, they observed a red Ford tractor with a trailer with no license plate in the middle of a soybeans farm, with the front portion facing an eastern direction. There they also saw the lifeless body of 10-year-old Franz Wolf. He was seen lying on the ground face up between the trailer and the tractor. He had sustained injuries to the left side of his face and bruises to the chest and back. Initial investigation revealed that on Saturday at around 10 in the morning, the minor was assisting his elder brother to pack the wooden trailer with stones, which was attached to the red tractor, when suddenly Franz, for no particular reason, got on the tractor and put it in gear, causing the front portion of the tractor to go up in the air. Franz, who was sitting on the driver's seat, fell into the trailer while trapped him between the trailer and the tractor. This caused his death. The body of Franz Wolf was transported to Corozal Community Hospital and was pronounced dead on arrival. The ongoing internal struggle within the opposition United Democratic Party reached a tipping point over the weekend, with a planned National Party Council forcibly postponed. The scheduling meeting was to have been hosted at the UDP headquarters in Belize City on Saturday. However, internal strife and an ongoing struggle for the leadership of the party made for a chaotic environment over the weekend. The party's chairman, Michael Perifeet, opted to cancel the meeting after what the current leader, Honorable Shine Barrow, called toxic behavior from some members of the party.
The meeting had to be suspended because some of our colleagues were not conducting themselves with the proper order, and also we felt that it was the party chairman felt that it was better to reschedule the meeting because at the end of the day, those that always talk about the constitution and regulations and rules have a difficult time accepting the will of the majority and have a difficult time accepting simple procedure, right? The central sets the agenda and then we go into the meeting and we conduct the affairs based on that agenda. But there was a lot of toxicity and disorderly conduct, and the party chairman felt that it was better for us to suspend the meeting.
The root of the rift within the UDP. During Sunday's meeting, certain factions within the UDP sought to address the matter of former standard bearer of Fort Port Loyola, Philip Willoughby, who was suspended from the party after he married the daughter of his political opponent. This, however, was not entertained by the leadership of the party.
There was a motion for us to consider putting the item that we had petitioned for the NPC on the agenda, and he did not want to hear that. and that was what caused him to decide to walk out. Now he said this meeting is dismissed or whatever.
The root of the rift within the UDP, however, lies with a number of senior members who want the current leader out and are calling for a leadership convention.
We must unite, but we can only do so under a leadership that is open to hearing the views and opinions of those who are the decision makers of this party. Because let's not forget the role of our executive signatures. We have 264 from 18 constituencies. Not only did we collect the signatures, we collected the social security cards because we're not going to decentralize anyone who has made a decision that the leadership of the party needs a fresh mandate before we go into the 2025 election.
Many within the party, including former party leaders Patrick Faber and John Saldivar and other senior members, have publicly thrown their support behind Albert Area Representative Tracy Panton to lead the UDP, as they say Shine Barrow has lost the confidence of the people.
But we are of the view that Honorable Tracy Panton should take on the leadership of the party if given the opportunity at a convention. I will support her.
And while the wheels have begun to turn towards a leadership convention, the current leader, Shine Barrow, says the growing efforts will go nowhere.
Any attempt to unseat me or to move me, however you describe it, is an exercise in futility as per the Constitution. In order for that process to happen, it's a 120-day process. If the party chairman were to entertain any petition, because the National Convention of the United Democratic Party, which is the highest body of this party, on August 13, 2023, unanimously voted not only to re-elect myself and other leaders, but they put forward a motion that explicitly prohibited any change in leadership until after the next general elections. So by all of us voting for that motion, we thereby suspended any provision in the Constitution that would disturb that motion.
To say that it's irreversible by the
Irreversible. How can you reverse the National Convention when the reason the National Convention made that decision is to protect against the type of disruption and disturbance that you see happening, right? What we feared last year when we passed that motion was that you have some in the party that would prefer us to lose and lose terribly than to see the UDP flourish and prosper under my leadership, because those people would prefer to be leaders themselves. So rather than allow the party to take its natural course, they are going way above and beyond to ensure our demise.
Armed with a petition with over 200 signatures from constituents from across the country, however, those opposed to Barrow's leadership are not backing down.
I want you to know that I have in hand a petition for a national convention to be called. This petition has 264 signatures from 18 constituencies, including 3 constituencies on the south side, that has elected representatives. You cannot deny 264 delegates of this party because you determined that that is not how it's going to go, and you are going to hold on to leadership. It is clear to anybody in this room and anybody who was in this room that the party leader has lost the control of the party, and there is no confidence in his leadership.
Following this weekend's events, we understand that the Honorable Tracy Tager Panton has formally addressed UDP Party Chairman Michael Perifeet regarding her recent removal from key party chat groups. In a letter dated August 4th, 2024, Panton expressed her grave disappointment over being excluded from the Central Executive Committee, National Party Council, and official standard-bearer groups. The infighting within the opposition United Democratic Party, however, did not end over the weekend, as today we understand that UDP leader Shine Barrow has filed for official court action against second Deputy Leader Beverly Castillo. In his report, Barrow says Williams threatened his life on various occasions during the weekend's National Party Council in Belize City. An official statement has been filed, and we understand that an investigation has been launched into the report. Additionally, the leader of the opposition, Shine Barrow, has spoken out against members of his own party, whom he says vandalized the party's headquarters and ransacked his personal office in the building located in Youth for the Future Drive in Belize City. On video capture of the building, garbage cans can be seen thrown all around the premises in the main area of the headquarters, and even further vandalism in Barrow's office. The acts of vandalism reportedly took place following the failed National Party Council on Saturday. A traffic accident was recorded yesterday, August 4th, on the Philip Golson Highway near the village of San Jose in the Orange Walk district. When police arrived at the scene between miles 63 and 64, they observed a red Mazda pickup with Orange Walk license plate with extensive damages. The vehicle was apparently traveling from north to south when it collided into the rear of a black Mylon motorcycle. At the scene, police also observed a green Dodge Dakota four-door pickup facing a south direction with damages. Initial investigations revealed that around 7:10 p.m., the driver of the red Mazda pickup, 48-year-old Nicholas Kowal, Belizean driver of San Jose Village, collided into the Dodge Dakota driven by Ariel Juan Cruz, 64 years of age, Belizean farmer, also of San Jose Village. Due to the impact, the right front wheel of the Mazda pickup was broken off and collided into the rear of the Mylon motorcycle driven by 25-year-old Helicia Jones, Belizean call center agent of New Site Area, San Jose Village. Jones, we understand, fell on the pavement and sustained minor injuries. A urine example was taken from Kowal and the motorcycle was impounded. Jones's injuries have been certified as wounding. Investigations continue. Corozal Southeast is considered a safe seat for the People's United Party since its creation, first by former Minister Florencio Marin Sr. and now by his son Florencio Marin Jr. The younger Marin has been at the helms of the constituency since 2008 and is currently the Minister of National Defense and Border Security of Belize. In the upcoming general elections, Marin will represent the people of Corozal Southeast once more as their standard bearer. Marin was endorsed over the weekend during a special ceremony in San Joaquin on Sunday. Surrounded by his fellow parliamentarians, including Ramiro Ramirez, Kevin Bernard, Ramon Montes Cervantes, Dolores Balderramos, Karim Musa, Party Leader Honorable John Briceño, and PUP standard bearers Thea Garcia Ramirez and David Castillo, Marin placed his hands on the Bible and is sworn to uphold the values of the PUP.
Florencio Marin Jr.
I, Florencio Marin Jr.
Do solemnly swear
to
work for the achievements
of
the aims and objectives
of the
peaceful constructive revolution, the principles and programs of the People's United Party, to abide by the Constitution, discipline and decisions
discipline and decisions
of the People's United Party
of the People's United Party
to vote for
and
encourage others to vote for all candidates
of
the People's United Party in all elections and not to be a member or supporter of any other political party or any organization whose philosophy, ideology, principles, policies or programs are contrary to or inconsistent with those of the People's United Party. So help me God. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your standard bearer for Corozal Southeast for the 5th time, right? For the 5th time. And your next area representative, Honorable Florencio Marin Jr., PUP! PUP!
His party leader then took the podium to offer good reports of Florencio Marin.
Le doy las gracias a Florencio para invitarme acá para esta celebración. La celebración donde venimos acá como familia del Partido Unido del Pueblo, donde una vez más estamos diciendo que cuando se llamen las elecciones, Corozal Sureste una vez más va a votar para Florencio Marín. Así que realmente Florencio no necesita mi ayuda. Yo creo que yo necesito su ayuda de Florencio, que nos ayude en otras áreas acá del país. Siempre le digo a Florencio, tú eres el líder acá en Corozal. Así que necesitamos tu liderazgo, necesitamos tu trabajo. Y estamos viendo que a través de los años Florencio sí ha estado guiando el partido y ahora en Corozal estamos ganando elección tras elección tras elección gracias a Florencio y al Partido Unido del Pueblo. Y me da mucho orgullo para ver que muchos de nuestros colegas están acá hoy celebrando con Florencio. Florencio aprendió mucho de su papá, de Florencio Senior, papá. Y el problema de Florencio Junior es de que, pues no sé si va a poder ganar el récord del papá que ganó 9 elecciones. Porque si llegamos a 9 elecciones, Florencio, vas a tener como ¿cuánto? Como 90 años, Florencio. Pero yo tengo la confianza que una vez que Florencio está determinado y está dispuesto a trabajar, Corozal Sureste lo va a seguir dando ese apoyo, porque la gente quiere a Florencio y saben que Florencio es un buen líder, que Florencio trabaja para el pueblo. Desde que lo eligieron en el 2008 hasta el 2020 estábamos en oposición, pero Florencio no se escondió de su pueblo. Florencio siguió trabajando con su pueblo.
The Prime Minister is yet to set a date for the next general elections. Coming up next, a new police substation for the towns of Santa Elena. Stay tuned.
Snackers chips are more than just a snack. They're a proud product of Belize. Sourced from corn grown in Cayo's lush valleys, then crafted with care and packaged to perfection by Belizeans. When you choose Snackers, you're choosing the taste of home and flavors you'll love. Snackers, done right, done here.
On July 26, the world's eyes turned to Paris to watch the 2024 Olympic Games. Get ready to cheer on your nation. Experience the biggest moments wherever you are on Express Plus app. Sign up today.
The Belize Police Department, under the Ministry of Home Affairs, today officially inaugurated a brand new police substation in Santa Elena town. The opening of this new station comes at a time when crime has been on the rise in western Belize, which led to the now ongoing state of emergency in various areas in the Cayo district. The creation of this new station, according to Minister of Police Honorable Karim Musa, is expected to significantly increase police presence in the area of Santa Elena town and does expect to minimize the instances of crime in the area.
Today is a very proud day for me as minister, as you can tell from the size of relief from the residents of Santa Elena and the satisfaction and gratitude that they have expressed. This police station is something that they have been wanting for quite some time now. As far back as 2010 it was promised, and so I am extremely proud to be working along with our minister from the community, Honorable Alex Baluna, to be able to inaugurate this police station today. Certainly it will increase the presence, the patrols of police officers within the Santa Elena area, and as you can see, it is strategically located within one of the areas that is considered a hot spot within Santa Elena, and so the opening of this station is something that we are extremely proud of at the Belize Police Department.
The new station, according to Commissioner of Police Chester Williams, will see the implementation of 29 police officers in the first instance, with the hope of having a total of 100 officers, 9 police officers in the first instance, with the hope of having a total of 100 officers in the longer run.
In the first instance, we have 29 police officers led by an inspector of police that is going to be Mr. Orlando Gonzalez. He has with him 2 sergeants and 26 constables. So, no, 26 constables and corporals. So we're hoping that in the next few months, once we take on another recruit squad, we'll be able to take the number to 60 in the second instance. So we're going in terms of phases. So first phase 29, second phase 60, and third phase we want to see reach at least to 90 to 100 officers.
And in terms of mobilizing police, you can do something up some vehicles, so will there be a shift as to how exactly that will work?
No, there's no movement of vehicles. Again, thanks to our minister, we're able to secure a brand new vehicle for Santa Elena Police Station and 2 motorcycles. So with the station opening, we are not taking away any resource from anywhere in the country other than human resources. In terms of the vehicular resources and computers, desks, etc., those are provided by the ministry through our minister.
The police department is additionally expected to soon begin work on the building of a second station in Santa Elena town.
Yes, we already have the grounds secured for the new Santa Elena Police Station. And you heard Minister Baluna mention he was very instrumental in making sure that we were able to get the land on Los Boulevard. And the minister, our minister, in his presentation alluded to the fact that the police station is going to be built through Cabell funds. So we're looking at perhaps about a year and a half to 2, we should be having the new Santa Elena Police Station.
The newly inaugurated station came at an investment of over $200,000. The annual Coconut and Corn Festival kicked off this weekend in Corozal, drawing crowds from near and far to celebrate the North's favorite fruit and staple crop. The festival was held at the Chactamal Plaza in South End Corozal, featuring a vibrant mix of local cuisine, live entertainment, and family-friendly activities. As visitors entered the festival grounds, they were greeted by the tantalizing aroma of roasted corn and fresh coconut dishes. Local vendors offered a variety of culinary delights, including coconut smoothies, corn on the cob, and more.
Well, one of the things for us was trying to get a little bit more of awareness for Corozal Tong as a brand. I think that it is important for us to start to highlight our district and start to showcase the importance of tourism in the area. I think that for us, it is something that we do every year. We try to organize events that will attract more business to Corozal. And this year, what we did is we invited friends from Chetumal. We have the Ministry of Tourism from Chetumal. We have Canaco, which is the Chamber of Commerce and Tourism from Chetumal, also here present. And so all of those gives us a strong collaboration for us to do with our partners and also to showcase people. Today, we have a number of activities happening. It's a free event. And so what we want to do is we want to encourage people to come out to view the different foods that we have and for them to be able to enjoy a nice ambience family-wise. I am very excited about the turnout that we have. We have a really good turnout today, and I'm very happy about that. I think we need to continue to promote the destination, and we'll continue to work along with our key partners, the Corozal Town Council and the Ministry of Tourism, to make sure that we get more valuable input for Corozal. I think the favorite part for me is the food. We have a wonderful assortment of food that you can choose, and so that makes it very important for us.
With the event also highlighting culture, history, and tradition, we could not help but speak to one of the business owners who showcased our alternative to coffee derived from corn.
Yo me siento feliz, emocionada, como se me puede notar, porque es algo que yo venía pensando desde hace como 3 años que vivía anteriormente en San Pedro, que yo soy muy cafetera, soy, como le dicen, coffee lover. Entonces, a veces tomar mucho café me hacía daño por mi digestión. Entonces, nosotros nos criamos con este tipo de café con mis abuelas. Nos enseñaron a hacer este café y nosotros decidimos producirlo acá en Belice para darle como otra alternativa a la gente que no le puede tomar café y que le hace daño. Producto orgánico, vegano. Y concepto a la pregunta que me estaba diciendo, estoy contenta de estar aquí demostrando este producto que sale desde el corazón para las personas que les gusta comer orgánicamente. Por el momento solo estamos online, tenemos acá en la parte de atrás el número de teléfono y el correo, y tenemos la página de Facebook, Instagram, tenemos hasta TikTok. No bailamos en TikTok, pero hacemos más o menos el proceso de cómo hacemos el café. Nos pueden comunicar a los números de teléfono 632-0740, mi otro número es 671-5430, o el correo de Lamanai Core Coffee Belize. También lo pueden buscar en Google Maps, que ya tenemos su ubicación registrada.
Nelly Briseño, who visited from Orange Walk, arrived at the festival with coconut goodies.
We all know that tourism is everybody's business. So tourism entails a lot of different activities. It's not only on one sector. It's very diverse. And so we have different things that entails in the tourism industry. And then Orange Walk is also having one. Yes, okay. And I take this opportunity to invite everyone who could make it for the 24th of August. We're having our Tourism Expo in Orange Walk. It would be the 7th annual event that we are having. Well, we had 2 years with COVID that we didn't have it, but now we are already on track. It's going to be our 7th event, and so I'm inviting everyone to come and do the experience of having the Tourism Expo. And what can people expect that day? We have diverse culture, we have bartending, we have many things that will be happening there, you know, all the different dishes, the different everything that entails tourism. We're going to have a lot of different booths of different places and countrywide, and inclusive some are from here, from Orange Walk, from Belize, from Hopkins. So it's a all-day event from 10 in the morning until 10 at night.
The festivities continued late into the evening with a lively dance party under the stars featuring local DJs and bands. On Sunday, the first ever 21K Rollathon for 2024 took place in Corozal. The race began at the Mary Hill RC School and culminated at the Orchid Bay Beach Resort across the Corozal Bay. It was an entire day of excitement, and 6 prizes awaited 5 winners. Represented in the race was 3 countries, namely Belize, Mexico, and Guatemala. 30 runners hit the road when the clock struck 5:30 a.m. on Sunday. We caught up with the race at the Pueblo Nuevo ferry.
So we are just seeking for the runners to reach the ferry. That's the only little hiccup that we have, right? but so far so good.
How do you manage the hiccup in terms of, the span that they're going to lose here to get over the other side and the wait time?
Well, each runner has a timing chip. So that chip is really telling us, the time that they're reaching here, and then from there where they start again. So the time is going to have a factor in the run.
And now your runners, I know the last time we spoke, you said we had about 30 runners.
Correct.
Did it increase?
No. We have still 30. 31 we had, but one, drop out. So we have 30 so far.
And age range?
Age range we have from 17 to, I believe it's 48.
And then we still have Guatemala, Honduras,
Yeah, we have a couple from Guatemala and then one from Mexico.
How many seasoned runners do you have?
I would
The
say like
events
half.
saw the participation of international runners and included persons with diverse abilities. Augustin Corrales represented Guatemala, and he was given a recognition medal and a prize of $200 in cash after completing the race in a wheelchair and gaining 7th place.
Primeramente damos gracias a Dios la oportunidad que nos dan a la organización de poder estar en este día, pues motivando a cada uno de los atletas acá presentes. Pues esperamos llegar a la meta sin novedad, felicitar a cada uno de ellos, pues que se hagan. Yo creo que cada uno de ellos tiene su objetivo para llegar a los 21K. Esperamos que pues mi persona sirva de motivación y agradecido desde ya pues cada uno con los organizadores. La población en general pues decirles de que hay que cuidar el medio ambiente, porque el medio ambiente es vida y sin él pues no somos nada. También invitar a las personas con discapacidad. Esta carrera pues gracias pues por permitirme y así pues sea una carrera inclusiva, esperando que el próximo evento pues que hayan personas de acá de Belice pues que practiquen el deporte en silla de ruedas.
¿Cuánto tiempo usted tiene haciendo este deporte?
Tengo ya 15 años de estar practicando el deporte. Pues acá es tercera vez, para acá es primera vez, pero he venido a participar en otras carreras. He tenido la oportunidad pues de salir a otros países y de competir en distancias de 100 y 150 kilómetros.
While organizer of the event, Guillermo Pech, had hoped for more participation, especially since the event was designed to bring environmental awareness, he is looking forward to next year's race.
I'll be honest with you, the response was a bit poor. I believe in Corozal we don't have a culture of running and sponsoring sporting events, especially with runs. But it's a start. We did have some good sponsors. So hopefully next year, if we do it again, then we'll be, people will see that we are doing something good for our community. Because apart from that, remember, we are doing cleaning up. So we have the scouts along the way. They'll be cleaning this area, around this area. So it's two things tied together. And we're hoping that next year, people will respond to it. Because it's not only here. We have runners coming from outside of our country. So it's not only Corozal, right? So we are putting Corozal in the map.
Was there any issue in terms of having your runners from out of the country coming
No.
in?
Actually, they have experienced 3 of them that are running today. They ran yesterday at Belmopan. So they came for 2 runs in this weekend.
And I understand that Francisco, the first runner that arrived here, is from Guatemala.
Yeah, correct.
Looks
And
like
from
he's gonna be
Petén.
the winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, good. I mean, it's to actually see people that take this not as a career, but as something that they are really working towards it. So they work towards the year, to get better and better.
The winners were divided by gender for first, second, and third places. First place in the female category was taken by Crystal Thomas, clocking in 1 hour 57 minutes from American Living in Sartineja. Second place went to Roxana Lemos from San Ignacio, who completed the route in 2 hours and 4 minutes. And the third place was for Dorsha Sabida of Belize City, who secured the spot after completing the race in 2 hours and 24 minutes. For the males, first place went to Francisco Lima, clocking in at 1 hour and 36 minutes from Team Splash, all the way from Petén, Guatemala. Second place went to Giovanni Guerra with a time of 1 hour 47 minutes from Team Maris Cake from Orange Walk. And third place was for Juan Santos from Splash, Running Club from Belmopan. He clocked in at 1 hour and 54 minutes. And there is more news after the break. Stay tuned.
Estimados cañeros y cañeras, por este medio el SCPC informa que todo reporte de caña para la siguiente zafra 2024-2025 se estará recibiendo a partir del 6 al 13 de agosto del 2024. Para hacer su reporte de caña, visita las oficinas del SICB en las siguientes fechas por asociación. Northern, martes 6 de agosto. Corozal Producers, miércoles 7 de agosto. Progressive, jueves 8 de agosto. BSCF Corozal, viernes 9 de agosto. BSCF Orange Walk, lunes y martes 12 y 13 de agosto. También se va a necesitar proporcionar los siguientes datos: nombre completo del productor, código de BSI, asociación, sucursal, área de la parcela, clase de cultivo y cualquier otra información relevante. Asimismo, queremos recordar que las aplicaciones para transferencias de producción y membresía es del 1 al 31 de agosto 2024. Trate de hacer todo lo posible de visitar las oficinas del SICB lo antes para hacer sus transacciones. Nota: para transferencias de membresía, las asociaciones necesitarán entregar copia de los documentos relevantes y debe ser acorde a lo que estipula el bylaw de la asociación. La fecha límite para aplicar para transfers es el 31 de agosto 2024. Atentamente, el Sugarcane Production Committee.
Thank you for making Fiestarama 2024 a weekend filled with excitement. This was only possible through the incredible support of our sponsors, partners, entertainers, employees, and most importantly, you, our fantastic attendees. Heartfelt thanks to our sponsors, Caribbean Rums, Bowen & Bowen, and BTB. Thank you for your contribution in making Fiestarama a resounding success. Special shout out to our partners, AAA Imports, Honorable Abelardo May, the Ministry of Agriculture, and Escuela Mexico Marching Band. Thank you for joining hands with us to make Fiestarama more special this year. A round of applause to the amazing entertainers and artists who enchanted us with their talent, adding an extra spark of excitement to the festivities. To the dedicated employees of the Orange Walk Town Council, we say thank you. But above all, a huge thank you to each and every one of you who attended Fiestarama. You brought life and energy to every moment. Your support and enthusiasm are what makes Fiestarama truly special. Thank you for making Fiestarama 2024 unforgettable. Your passion fuels our community spirit. See you next year for more joy, unity, and celebration.
Win big with Centaur. As a valued customer, we're showing our appreciation for your continued loyalty with an incredible promotion. Update your account and receive one ticket to win $1,000 cash towards your child's education expenses. Get an extra ticket for every month you pay in advance. One lucky winner for each of our 3 branches will receive $1,000 cash. Drawing date September 6 on the Despierta Belize Morning Show. Don't miss this opportunity to secure your child's education. Update your account now. Start earning those entry tickets and win big with Centaur. On July 26th, the world's eyes turned to Paris to watch the 2024 Olympic Games. Get ready to cheer on your nation. Experience the biggest moments wherever you are on Express Plus app. Sign up today.
Sean Gill, Belize's only Olympian at Paris 2024, announced his retirement from athletics after completing his 100-meter sprint in his second Olympics in Paris earlier on Saturday. Gill placed 6th in the fastest heat of the preliminary round, clocking a time of 11 minutes 17 seconds. Sean gave it his all in the preliminary round of the men's 100-meter race, finishing 6th. The Belize Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association, BOCGA, said in a social media post. While we didn't qualify for the next round, we are incredibly proud of his efforts. Thank you, Sean, for representing Belize with heart, said BOCG. A while later, Gill posted his retirement announcement. The place or position you are at now, God circled on the map for you, Gill said. Every moment and every encounter happens for your personal development. Farewell to my incredible career. Track and field has been great to me. Thanks to everyone in Belize, Brazil, and across the globe for the support. I appreciate you all, said Gill. The government of Belize and the United Nations country team convened its 4th Joint National Steering Committee meeting, co-chaired by Her Excellency Amalia Mai, CEO in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, and Raul Salazar, United Nations Resident Coordinator for Belize and El Salvador. The steering committee provides strategic oversight and guidance for the United Nations Multi-Country Sustainable Development Cooperation Framework 2022-2026, which covers 22 countries in the English and Dutch-speaking Caribbean, adopted by Belize in December 2021. During the meeting, several key areas of cooperation between the government of Belize and the United Nations were discussed. CEO Amalia Mai emphasized the critical importance of the continued partnership with the UN to facilitate transformative initiatives that can yield quick and impactful results to accelerate the achievement of the SDGs by 2030. UN Resident Coordinator Raul Salazar reiterated the continued commitment of the UN country team in Belize to work in close partnership with the government to continue advancing sustainable development. The plan covers 4 key pillars in the UN MSDCF, which include shared prosperity and economic resilience, 2, equality, well-being and leaving no one behind, 3, resilience of climate change and sustainable natural resources management, and 4, peace, safety, justice, and rule of law. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Tuesday, August 6th here on CTV3 News and Face FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at CTV3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.